So hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and ATM Mastermind Group page. And today we're here to talk about why the ATM business is good for a retiree. All right, so one of the big things is I'm here to save marriages. I know you just retired or you're thinking about retiring. You're just looking at that couch, you just want to hold it down. Maybe you want to play some golf. And you know what, your wife is, maybe she's got other plans of what she wants to do. She's got a big honey-do list, never gonna stop. So what you wanna do is avoid an argument. So here's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna teach you how to do the ATM business, and in that way, you'll have somewhere to go, you'll have something to do, she can't get mad at you because you're constantly bringing in revenue and you have something to do. And you're not gonna be bugging her all the time. You know what they always say? Happy wife, happy life. And that's what we're here to try to make you is as happy as possible. So we got 5 points today to tell you why an ATM business is good for a retiree. So tip number 1, we have part-time work with full-time money. All right, most of the time in the ATM business, we're talking about it's about 1 hour on the average per week to be in the ATM business. And then you'll make anywhere from $200 to $500 per ATM a month. So what does that mean? That means you leave the house, go to the bank, go to your ATM, come back to the house. All that about an hour a week. Most of the time you're gonna fill the ATM once a week or once every other week. So as you add more ATMs, and you have to put in a little more time, but probably, you know what, we're figuring on 10 ATMs for you, it'll be about 10 hours a week. That's about it. Really, again, 10 ATMs, let's just say $200, that's $2,000 a month for not a lot of work, 40 hours a month. So again, part-time hours, full-time money. Point number 2, better than the stock market. Right now, stock market's, goes down, and and maybe it comes back, maybe it doesn't. But if you're counting on your investments and trying to bring residual income so you can live off your investments, don't count on that. Stock market goes up and down, and that becomes a problem when you're trying to get money every month to live on and the stock market's down. Now you don't want to sell your stocks, they're not bringing in the returns that you want, and you're in a financial crisis. So what we do is we get this little ATM business going on, it brings in money, ATM business still does good in financial crisis, and you're still making money. Even in a down economy, your ATM business will succeed and it will still provide money for you and your family. Number 3, rate of return. Better than the stock market, better than real estate. So I'm told a good rate of return in the stock market is anywhere from 6 to 10%. In real estate, anywhere from 8 to 10%. All right, great. What is the ATM business going to return? Rate of return, 50+% every ATM. So how do I do that? I get an ATM business, I have a nice little rate of return. Do I have to put in a little work? Yeah, it's not exactly passive income. You have to put in a little work, but the rate of return is 4 or 5 times greater than the stock market, 4 or 5 times greater than real estate. So just keep that in mind. Number 4, exit strategy. So now I build my ATM business. I have a bunch of ATMs. Maybe I've been working on it for 5-10 years. You know what? I want to fully retire. I want to move somewhere else, somewhere really warm, and I just want to just sit on the beach and watch the beach goers go by. Maybe jump on a sailboat. And so I want to get out of this business. How do I do it? Okay. So what I'm going to get for my rate of return is I'm going to get anywhere from 24 to 36 months rate of return. That means if I'm making $5,000 a month, I'm going to get that for 30 months. So there it gives you a nice little nest egg to have an exit strategy, along with as you're building your ATM business, you're taking cash and you're putting it into the ATMs. So maybe you got 10 ATMs, maybe that's 50,000 hours cash, plus now you go to sell your ATMs, maybe it's another 50,000. So now you got 100,000 cash coming in when you go to sell your ATM business. That'll help out when you want to decide to pull the plug and have an exit strategy. Number 5, you're going to create generational wealth. So if you decide, you know what, I have enough money, I don't want to sell the business. I want to leave it to my kids. I taught one of my kids how to do the business. Now they got a little side business for their family. You teach them how to do it. It's a nice little transition. Or maybe, you know what, you teach one of your grandchildren how to do this business. It's an easy business to do. It's not a lot of time. And you can coach them through the process. And it's a nice little something to hand down to the next generation to help them make that extra bit of money that you've been making this whole time. So, 5 good reasons why a retiree wants to get into the ATM business. Hope these tips are helpful. Want you to think about getting into the business. Again, we have an A to D program if you're interested. If not, we have YouTube. Just continue to watch our YouTube program. And we also have a Facebook community that helps you ask questions and get you more familiarized with the business. And it's the ATM Mastermind group page. It's free to join, and we'd like to see you over there. So good luck, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.